Alrighty, so I'm doing all of these videos in one day. Feels like I've been just playing this game nonstop. But yeah, so we're going through the Tower of Disaster event with the whole 7 catastrophes and everything, and we're at the final 2 floors, and I've been using just a Pierce team. And I mean, obviously, I don't know, some of you guys may not have Rugal if you weren't playing whenever the KOF collab happened. And depending on your luck, you may not have Goddess Liz, but Goddess Liz is literally just a backup character for me. Not super necessary, just kind of there at the end, because most of the time they end up killing Lilia, which ends up stunting a lot of my pierce damage, so that's a little unfortunate. But I don't know, I've always wanted to run through these like towers with the pierce team, so that's just kind of the team that I chose to do. If I can't end up beating it, because it is getting kind of tough in these last couple of floors, if I can't beat it with this team, I may end up resetting these last 5 floors and going in with the Esterosa team just to kind of clear things up, because I'm sure with his counter and everything, I should be able to finish this. But I don't know. The last floor only has a 200,000 CC team, so that's I mean, although that is kind of a lot, and I'm sure a lot of newer players might not be able to get to the end of this, it's nothing compared to like the regular sort of Tower of Trials where the last floor normally has 300,000 CC. So it is definitely a lot easier than that, and a lot of this has been a breeze. The only floor that really gave me any trouble was like the Valenti floor was kind of troublesome just because it cuts pierce rate, so that's, I mean, kind of to be expected. And then the Mono floor was actually a little bit harder than I was expecting, just because Mono can like delete your cards and stuff like that, so it can kind of be a little annoying more than hard, just because I don't know, she can delete a card that you're trying to use out of your hand or whatever the case may be, and she actually hits pretty hard. So but the rest of them really haven't given me too much of a problem. I mean, you can see that, I mean, although this is cutting through me quite a bit, it's not really like all that bad. I think what we're going to do is purge debuffs and heal a little bit. Fortunately, that didn't kill Lilia, which is a little troublesome. Most of the time, these like additional units don't really have like a crazy ult. It normally just amplifies the damage on one of their basic attacks. So okay, so that didn't really do a whole lot anyway. Okay, she's healing, not a big deal. I wish I could get some more pierce rate cards, please. But we can actually take off the ult here, merge a couple of cards for hand space. So nothing too crazy. Come on, kill Lilia this turn, please. And she's dead. Nice. Okay, cool. And we kill one of the ads, unless he has... a lot of these last couple of floors have revived some of the ads, so it looks like they're not doing that on this floor, which is good. So now we have 2 ults. We're pretty much good to go on this floor. Not a problem. God, maniacal laugh. Alright, so we are just... I think we're just going to go for this because it'll be the quickest way to do it. I really don't feel like sitting through the little... I mean, even though you skip the animation, it just takes a minute for these ults to go off, so... yeah. So that is that floor done. I'm hoping we can beat it with this next floor. I think I'm going to throw on some pierce rate food just to kind of make it a little bit easier. I've not used food through the whole thing so far, so it's actually been quite easy. But, I mean, then again, I am a pretty late game player. I have a lot of resources that I've poured into a lot of these teams and stuff. You can see I have 200k CC, so I'm able to go first on a lot of these. So I understand a lot of newer players, even though this is sort of like a dumbed down version of the Tower of Trials, it still could end up being a lot harder for newer players to get through a lot of this. Because, I mean, 200k CC is not very easy to achieve. Especially if you don't have super awakened characters, etc. These cutscenes are actually really cool. There was one for Camilla that I really liked. Sweet. It's nothing too crazy. It's just like a quick little section, but... okay. So it's just her, which is a little interesting. She doesn't have any ads at all. So I'm gonna throw... definitely throw that single target on Rugal out, so that way it'll kind of numb some of the damage, I guess. Okay, we got 1 card, and then we can merge this to get a level 3 of that. Is that gonna... Okay, activated unique. So that's really good. Having Rugal and having Goddess Liz on the team is actually ridiculous. Like, the survivability of this team is nuts. Okay, so this will do a decent amount of damage. Boom, boom. That's gonna... Oh, it didn't even... She's not affected by past or like negative status effects, which is a little unfortunate. All right. Should get Goddess Liz coming in here in a second, so that's fine. We'll have a mono blue team, I guess. I wish it would give me melee cards, please. Melee card, melee card. Okay, one melee card. I'll take it. Better than nothing. All right, we'll throw this, put a shield on, and then I think we'll throw this one so that way we can take off ult gauge whenever she actually has it. See, if we could get more melee cards, this would be over and done with. But the RNG, that's the biggest thing I hate about Pierce team, is that it's just so ridiculous on like RNG for like getting one card for one specific character. Okay, not too bad there. So we are going to throw up another shield and then take off ultimate gauge, and we'll hit a little bit with Goddess Liz. Oh, wait. I didn't put the shield on because... Okay, so this fight's kind of interesting, I guess. At least we're able to take off ult gauge. Sweet. I'm really glad she went for Liz there, because if she gets... Okay, if she kills Lilia... Okay, I forgot about the revive, so that's good. Alright, we should be able to kill here. Yeah, this one was a little bit tougher. I think that was probably the toughest fight so far. Like, she actually was, like... I've had a character die before, but it's normally Lilia, and Lilia is normally just not very tanky in general. Which kind of sucks when she dies, because obviously it cuts your pierce rate down a lot. But altogether, that wasn't really that bad. You get a lot of free rewards out of it. It's 5 Super Awakening coins on every 5th floor, plus this floor alone gives you 200 anvils. And there's just a lot of like good free rewards and stuff like that. So if you have the team for it and you're like good to go, then feel free to go ahead and knock this whole thing out in one day, because it didn't take me very long. It took me maybe an hour to like grind through this, and that wasn't with me going through it very like crazy. That was just kind of pretty average, like just playing it at my own pace sort of thing. So yeah, feel free to get those rewards. But other than that, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the part 2 events and stuff like that. There's a lot of free stuff that we're getting. And yeah, good luck on your summons if you haven't summoned already. So yeah, see you in the next video.